Attitude and flexibility are two key components in the in-home industry. Attitude is key because when you go into a person's home, they may not know you, they don't know who you are. So you want to have a positive attitude going in, a happy spirit, a nice and compassionate heart, because these people don't know who you are coming into their home. So you want to come in with a positive attitude, letting them know you know what you're doing and that you'll be able to provide them with quality care.
Having the right attitude can take you so far, and I'm sure everyone has heard the terminology, attitude will determine your altitude. Well, that goes along with your caregivers as well. As soon as a caregiver approaches a senior, they can tell if they have a positive attitude or not, and that will determine if they want that person to stay with them.
It either can help the client or upset the client. We have to realize that we're there to help the client emotionally as well as physically. So having the right attitude is going to add to their care.
Flexibility is another area, especially in home care, because there are so many things that happen and it doesn't always happen the way we would like for it to. So being flexible in your time, where you have to go, is very key in you as a caregiver being successful in the in-home senior industry.
The important piece about flexibility is that our clients have different schedules. They have schedules for morning, noon, and night. As a company, we have to be flexible to entertain all three.
Because you never know when you'll be needed. Clients, they always need care, so being flexible throughout the day is very important.
It is vitally important because not only do they have changes in their life, but our clients do too as well. Being senior citizens, they might have all types of issues happening. It could be personal, it can be medical.
Maybe if they fail and they have to go to the hospital, the doctor requires them to need 24-hour care. So it's always good to be flexible with your hours when working for an in-home care agency.
It can be psychological.
Things happen, they change their minds, sometimes they're kind of unsure about the stage of life that they're in. And sometimes they don't understand the stage of life that they're in. So the caregiver has to be flexible and be willing to adjust with the client as they are adjusting.
Because everything comes up, and sometimes they come up with more than one client. So you would have to be able to focus yourself in different situations at different given times and be able to handle it.
A story I would like to share. We had a caregiver that went to a home for a client and just noticed some different things on the client that was very personal. And that caregiver was attentive to the needs of that client. And the client recognized that that caregiver was strictly looking at those personal needs on that client. She wrote a letter back to the company stating how attentive and aware this caregiver was to her needs personally. And that means a lot, because when you have a client that will write a story or just a testimony concerning the attitude of that caregiver, being attentive to her needs, that was very personal to her, it was from the heart. As a company, we received that letter. It was very exciting, and it gave us a very positive feeling that we were doing something right.